Hey, good afternoon. It's Rich Hart. Hey, thank you very much for joining me on this segment. Today, we're going to be talking about the business inside of your business. Beyond this pandemic border, because I want to strike out the fear of what this business to come due to possibly the amount of change that we're going to see in our business. Now, I don't have a proverbial crystal ball. I couldn't tell you exactly what's going to go on. But one thing I can tell you about our business, it is constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. And there's always new rules to the games. So within the new rules to the games themselves, I do have one pertinent question, okay? Especially coming down into the beginning of the year, we were all saying, hey, 220, let's get it behind us. And 221, all right, 2021, all right, is going to be a big change year for a lot of folks, all right? But my question to you is, what is the plan? What is your plan going forward? It's the big question for the changing times. The biggest question for a lot of individuals that has struggled, all right, with this position of planning and what it is themselves they really want to accomplish. You know, we hear these terms of goals and objectives all the time, all right, but what are the things themselves we really hold our feet to the fire on? And what are the things themselves are going to, or the particular items of interest that we're going to put in play that's going to help us manage the level of expectations in our business, reaching more clientele, maybe producing more closings, maybe transacting more sales, maybe the involvement of an international structure. Maybe you want to open your own or develop your own team, or maybe your own brokerage. Don't know. But you know, one of the things themselves I could tell you about, change is tough for a lot of folks. And so take a look and think about those changes themselves that you want to see. Be the change you want to be. You know, when you walk into offices down here in Atlanta, it's like one thing is we have a picture hanging on the wall itself, and the picture says that decisions are often based by the passion of a creative idea. And I believe in real estate, as in my many years in real estate, passion, all right, and wanting to help and really serve individuals in a real estate perspective is what continues to drive me, okay, to wanting more every day, day in and out. So the decisions are often based by the passion of creative idea. So my question is to you, understanding change is a hard thing for a lot of people to get over. But my bigger question is, what's the creative idea that you're going to be able to put in place, all right, to give you perspective, all right, to continue to light that fire, to do everything that we need to do day in, day out, all right, to find resolve, all right, to find or meet the goals and objectives themselves that we want to see, both business-wise, maybe connecting with clients and customers, okay, or perhaps let's just say financially. All right, so those things that are extremely important. Rich Hart Global and the Value Core Studios, as of January 2021, we took a giant-sized leap. And what we did is we worked and partnered up, all right, with one of our affiliates out here, all right, to really come forth and put through our new perspective. I believe that what we do from a real estate perspective really drives investment, drives long-term profitability, all right, drives long-term initiative to building wealth. And so as of January 2021, looking at creative ideas, okay, we are now bringing in the full cycle of how money works. All right, if anybody would really like a copy of this, we are sending this book out free. All right, what's cool about this book, believe it or not, folks, it's got cartoons. You like cartoons? I love books with cartoons. But really gives us the dynamite perspective of how money works. And then within this, what we're doing is we're engaging in the next level of this, because we're introducing 7 elements, all right, to how money works. We're actually bringing the additional essentials programs and the masters 1 and 2 programs into as well. All right, which this is really, it really takes a look and runs parallel to what we do as real estate professionals. Alrighty, my premise to real estate is that it's going to be the largest investment somebody's going to be able to make in, or will be making, in a lifetime. So now that I've got you into that investment of a lifetime and the largest dollar figure itself that you may see as an investment opportunity, my next step, believe it or not, is how am I going to be able to protect that investment for you for long term and build clients for life? And that's our perspective. That's our change. That's what I'm seeing as a change. I believe we're getting into a whole different level of real estate, to the fact itself that I always brought my clients in from a learning experience. I believe in what we call the 3R principle: receive, retain, release. Receive it in for your learning, retain it for your understanding, and then release it out to as many others as you possibly can through the skills, knowledge, tools, and techniques that you bring into the fold, all right, not only from past experiences, but what you brought in today from the real estate perspective and what you've been able to put together. And I think these are very, very important. So when we discuss these 7 elements, it really goes down to really how money works and how to protect the investment. And I think this is going to be a very important segment going forward, especially already what we've seen in the previous year, the 2020 year. 2021 is really shaping up to be a dynamite year. All right. So taking a look at that, but really taking a look at what challenges are we going to be facing and how we can head to those challenges and beat those challenges, all right, from what we do as real estate professionals. That's going to be extremely important. And so taking a look at the different types of business channels, I believe that we're heading into a rebirth of education. And the rebirth of education is really educating our client, all right, to what this investment is all about. All right, I always tell individuals themselves all the time, especially in a real estate perspective. From the business of your business, you really have to identify, know your business going forward. And what I'm probably saying, I'm going to reach out a little further. I think there are 4 main courses, all right, that are offered through the National Association of Realtors that everybody should have. It's a prerequisite. Now, there are additional courses out there, but I think it's very important that you at least have those 4 main courses out there. 1, SRS, Seller Representative Specialist, okay, offered through the Real Estate Business Institute. All right. Second one, ABR, okay, Accredited Buyer Representative. Knowing the seller and buyer side, okay, is going to be extremely important, and how we start to build the dynamic of marketing, already, and branding, and our expertise of bringing those individual customers to clients and clients to what? An end result of investment. All right, and those are going to be key factors. So SRS, Seller Representative Specialist, ABR, Accredited Buyer Representative, okay? The third one out there, RENE, by every stretch, okay? Very, very important course, okay? RENE is Real Estate Negotiation Expert, because understanding the negotiation points of what we do and how we fare for our clients is extremely important, okay? Not only through how we speak, how we talk, we act, we live, and we grow, but from the perspective of other languages, such as body language, okay? Really dynamite perspective, okay? And the last one already is real estate investment and becoming one yourself. Those are the 4 main courses I think everybody should have under their belt as a minimum, all right, as a minimum, accompanied with, and if you have the opportunity, take a look at the book, How Money Works, because you will be astonished. And having at least those 4 courses. Now, I talk about CIPS, which I'm very fluid with. I talk about SFR, short sale foreclosure, all right? We talk about other courses out there, okay, especially SRES, Senior Real Estate Specialist, all right? Wherever your dynamic is going to take you, wherever the business inside of your business wants to take you, that's your decision to make. That's your focus. That's your plan. That's getting back to what we said, the biggest question for the changing times. But think about this. What is going to be most important for you? Think beyond the hurdles of the pandemic. Think beyond those particular areas themselves that got us stuck. Some of us out there, we did very, very well. Some of us themselves, we could have done a lot better. Procrastination always comes into the point of play. But what are the things themselves you can do differently that will change the outcome that you want to be or the outcome you want to see? That's extremely important. So what are you going to do to reinvent? All right, and see this world of change, all right, that's really going to take you far beyond the pandemic age. Folks themselves, I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. But I know one thing about you. If you've gotten this far to get your real estate license, and you've actually gone either further than that to pick up additional certifications and designations to increase your knowledge base about this great industry that we're in, folks, I know something about you. You have the tenacity, and you have the goals, and you have an objective to really reach out and build the person you want to be, especially leaving your legacy as a real estate professional and beyond. So I want to thank you very much for joining me for this segment. I got you thinking on this one. All right. If you want to reach out to us, we'd love to send you a copy of the book out there, How Money Works. And we're going to hopefully, we would love to invite you in the segments themselves. We're going to be teaching on this because, folks, I got to tell you, this is earth-shattering news. All right, things themselves, they never really taught us, all right, let alone elementary, middle school, or high school, or even college. Okay, when we start talking about compounding, and we start talking about the rule of 72, and how to take your opportunities in this business to the next level, are really taking a look at what acquiring wealth, all right, not only through building wealth, but building wealth through real estate, and especially building wealth through your clients too as well. So if you'd like to reach out to us, all right, please reach us at 888-966-0878. Please do, okay? That's an easy phone number to reach us at any time. 3 o'clock, I may have to get you to voicemail, all right, in the morning. But the other thing, if you'd like to reach us by email, go to info@richhart.com. It's info@richhart, RICHHART.com. And we'd love to answer those questions and get you on the programs list to at least receive the earth-shattering book of How Money Works. So, folks, this is Rich Hart. I want to thank you very much for joining us and joining us inside to really discuss the business inside your business beyond the pandemic. Because I know something about you, and what I do know, your decisions are often based on the passion of your creative idea going forward. So thank you very much, and we'll see you real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.